All right, it's the beginning of a new year, and I was kind of cleaning up the garage, and I ran across this, and I've been keeping it for whatever reason, because it's a nice box. It was for a tape drive that Hewlett-Packard had, and the tape drive obviously is missing, but the box is nice, and it's got a power supply in it. And I was kind of staring at it, and it dawned on me, I have my Zeta 80 computer over here, and I had it kind of mounted on a wooden board, and then you know I got everything kind of tied up here, but I've got the cable attachment, I've got the USB to RS-232 adapter, and then I've got these banana jacks that you need to put it on a 5-volt power supply to make it all work. And I bet you this has a 5-volt supply in it, and I think this will go in here. So that's my project for the day. So I want to see if I can put this in here. Let's move, you guys. All right, let's take the one more screw. It's always one more screw. All right, there we go. It's over here. Yeah, so there's a power supply underneath. That really isn't framed very well. There we go. And there's a little counter here that we're not going to use. But yeah, looks like we've got 5 volts and 12 volts and ground. That's my guess. Oh yeah, how clever I am. I left a note to myself. Orange is 5 volts. Oh, that would have been a bad one. I thought the red was 5 volts. The red is 12 volts. And orange is 5 volts. Okay. So let's see if we can't get this open. All right. Let's see if this will go. This will go in there, ants. Take the RS-232 off. Take that off. Oh yeah, that's going to fit perfect. All right, I've got some weird screws here that hold the front panel on. We'll have to figure out how to hold the front panel on a different way. And oh yeah, look at that. Like it was made for it. Like it was made for it. I can't even reach the little reset switch there. Yeah, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. Need to figure out how to mount things. I can mount into there. Yeah, there we go. I can put some screws into that thing there. Wow, this is going to be wonderful. Going to be wonderful. The power connector is a little bit in the way. Wish it was on the other side, but all right, let's see here. Let's validate the measurements here. All right, ground and orange. And hook up some power here. Yes, indeed. Even a little fan. I don't think I need the fan. I'll probably just disable the fan. 5 volts. Hunky-dory. Does anybody say that anymore? I guess I do. All right, I've put on the connector here. I don't want to solder it onto the board. I'm just going to use the connector I already had, and that will plug in here. That will give us our 5 volts. And If you haven't seen a Zeta, I did a whole series on the Zeta. I really, really like this computer. It's a CPM computer, kind of modernized. Sergei Kislev. Really, really nice design. Okay, let's figure out how this best fits in there. I'm a little worried about the RS-232. I got to figure out how to get this in there, because this power connector's in the way. I might have to move that power connector somewhere else. Somewhere else. Well, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. All right, I had to do some nibbling on the back, and I had to move the power switch over because it was in the way for the connector here. But it all fits in the back now. So, and in the front, it looks like the part. Let's see here. Yep, there we go. We have a working computer, and can we get it all on the screen here at the same time? All right, let me hit the reset button here, and there we go. We have CPM up and running here. Well, not yet. We're in the monitor right now, but here's CPM. Yeah. Anyway, I made the font big so you could see it. Yep. Project for the day. I need to put some labels on it. But yeah, my new Zeta Z80.